Deep within the ancient scrolls, buried beneath layers of forgotten wisdom, lies a truth so profound it has shaped civilizations across millennia. The universe operates through precise, immutable laws, cosmic principles that govern reality itself. These sacred teachings, once reserved exclusively for initiates in mystery schools from Egypt to Tibet, reveal how consciousness shapes matter, how thought becomes form, and how you possess the divine ability to manifest your deepest desires into physical reality. The vibrational essence of existence forms the cornerstone of manifestation science. Every particle, every atom, every thought vibrates at specific frequencies. The ancient Vedic sages describe this phenomenon as spanda, the divine pulsation that creates and sustains all reality. When you understand this fundamental truth, you recognize that manifestation becomes inevitable when your internal frequency aligns perfectly with what you seek to create. The Egyptian hieroglyphs depicted this concept through sacred geometrical patterns, showing how energy flows through specific vibrational pathways to materialize desires. Your thoughts generate electromagnetic frequencies that ripple through the quantum field. This isn't modern speculation. This knowledge echoes from the temples of Heliopolis, where priests practiced Heka, the activation of the soul's creative power. They understood that consciousness serves as the primary creative force in the universe. Through focused intention, they could influence reality itself. These weren't mere religious beliefs, but sophisticated metaphysical technologies, refined through thousands of years of spiritual practice. Words carry tremendous manifestation power, a truth recognized across diverse mystical traditions. In ancient Hebrew mysticism, the concept of dabar unified word and action into a single creative force. Egyptian hieroglyphs themselves contained vibrational keys that, when properly intoned, could unlock specific energetic gateways. The god Thoth, master of divine words, taught that properly articulated sounds create ripples through the fabric of reality. Modern quantum physics now confirms what these ancient traditions knew intuitively. Observation affects reality at its most fundamental level. The subconscious mind functions as the true manifestation engine. Taoist masters developed sophisticated techniques to reprogram limiting beliefs, understanding that surface-level desires remain powerless against deeply rooted subconscious patterns. Your conscious mind might desire abundance, yet subconscious programming from childhood might vibrate at the frequency of lack. The ancient mystery schools taught initiates to harmonize these aspects of consciousness through dream incubation, visualization rituals, and sacred sound technologies. Visualization served as a cornerstone practice among Tibetan yogis, who could generate tremendous internal heat through mental imagery alone. They understood that the mind cannot distinguish between vividly imagined experiences and physical reality. Both create similar neurological patterns. When you visualize with complete sensory immersion, your brain begins producing the neurochemicals associated with your desired reality. The pineal gland, revered by ancient cultures as the seat of spiritual vision, activates during deep visualization, releasing compounds that heighten consciousness and strengthen manifestation potential. The Akashic field represents a cosmic information repository containing all possibilities, past, present, and future. Mystics across traditions access this field through disciplined meditation practices. Hindu rishis called it Akasha, Egyptians named it the Hall of Records, while quantum physicists now describe it as the zero-point field, the informational foundation of reality itself. By accessing this field through altered states of consciousness, you can align with probability waves that favor your desired manifestations. Intention functions as the directional force of manifestation. The Hermetic axiom, "all is mind," reveals that the universe responds to focused thought. When you set clear intentions, you essentially program the quantum field. Ancient initiates understood that intention requires absolute clarity. Any ambiguity creates confused results. They developed elaborate rituals to purify and focus intention, often writing precise declarations on papyrus or clay tablets, then activating them through ceremonial practices. These weren't superstitious acts, but sophisticated consciousness technologies designed to imprint clear vibrational signatures onto the cosmic substrate. The emotional component of manifestation cannot be overstated. Emotions generate powerful electromagnetic fields that extend beyond your physical body. The ancient Egyptians personified emotional states as specific deities, recognizing their distinct vibrational signatures. Joy, gratitude, and love create expansive field patterns that attract similar frequencies. Fear, doubt, and scarcity consciousness generate constricted patterns that repel abundance. Mystics developed elaborate practices to cultivate emotional mastery, understanding that emotions determine manifestation success more powerfully than thoughts alone. Gratitude serves as a master key that unlocks manifestation potential. Indigenous wisdom traditions worldwide incorporated gratitude ceremonies into their spiritual practices. Native American tribes performed dawn gratitude rituals, thanking the universe for blessings not yet physically manifested. A sophisticated application of quantum principles. By expressing gratitude for desired outcomes as if already received, you generate the precise emotional frequency that attracts those experiences into physical reality. This practice creates a vibrational resonance between your consciousness and your desired manifestation. Detachment represents a paradoxical aspect of manifestation science that many modern practitioners misunderstand. Buddhist and Taoist traditions emphasize that attachment creates resistance that blocks manifestation flow. The concept of Wu Wei, effortless action, teaches that manifestation occurs most powerfully when you release desperate grasping. This doesn't mean abandoning desires, but rather trusting the universal intelligence to deliver optimal outcomes. Ancient masters taught their disciples to plant seeds of intention, then release attachment to specific forms or timelines, allowing cosmic intelligence to determine the most harmonious manifestation path. Cosmic cycles significantly impact manifestation potency. Babylonian astrologers mapped celestial movements with astonishing precision, recognizing that planetary alignments create specific energetic gateways. Manifesting during a new moon amplifies new beginnings, while full moons enhance culmination energies. The ancient Maya developed calendars tracking cosmic cycles with mathematical precision, scheduling manifestation rituals during optimal celestial alignments. These weren't primitive superstitions, but sophisticated systems for harmonizing human intention with cosmic energy flows. Ritual serves as a powerful manifestation amplifier. Celtic Druids, Egyptian priests, and Vedic Brahmins all developed elaborate ceremonial practices to focus consciousness and align with specific vibrational frequencies. Rituals create psycho-energetic containers that intensify intention and bypass rational mind limitations. Through symbolic actions, sacred objects, and precise movements, rituals engage multiple sensory channels simultaneously, creating powerful imprints on the subconscious mind. Personal rituals, even simple ones involving candles, written intentions, or crystal grids, can dramatically enhance manifestation effectiveness by signaling to your deeper mind the importance of your intentions. The higher self connection provides direct access to manifestation power. Gnostic traditions taught that each person contains a divine spark connected to universal consciousness. Sufi mystics sought fana, dissolution of the ego, to access this higher awareness. Your higher self exists beyond space-time limitations, perceiving probable futures, and optimal manifestation pathways. Through meditation, particularly practices focusing on the heart center, you can strengthen this connection, receiving intuitive guidance about aligned actions that accelerate manifestation. The ethical dimension of manifestation remains critically important, yet frequently overlooked. Andean spiritual traditions emphasized Aini, sacred reciprocity, recognizing that manifestation must benefit the greater whole to achieve sustainable results. When you manifest solely for ego gratification, you create karmic imbalances that eventually require correction. The ancient mystery schools taught initiates to consider the ripple effects of their manifestations, ensuring harmony with universal principles. Before finalizing any intention, examine whether it serves your highest evolution while contributing positively to collective consciousness. Sacred geometry provides manifestation templates that ancient cultures incorporated into their architecture, art, and rituals. The flower of life pattern, found in Egyptian temples dating back thousands of years, contains mathematical codes that organize energy into coherent manifestation patterns. Pythagorean mystery schools studied numerical relationships as divine languages that could activate specific manifestation frequencies. By contemplating or creating sacred geometric forms, you align your consciousness with universal creation principles, enhancing manifestation precision and potency. Breathwork served as a foundational practice across mystical traditions worldwide. Sanskrit texts describe prana as the vital force that connects thought to manifestation. Through specific breathing patterns, yogis learned to accumulate and direct this subtle energy. The ancient Egyptian Sekhem practice similarly used breath to channel life force toward specific intentions. Your breath creates measurable electromagnetic field variations that influence quantum probability waves. Conscious breathing practices, particularly those coordinating breath with visualization, dramatically enhance manifestation effectiveness by synchronizing multiple dimensions of consciousness. The physical body itself functions as a manifestation instrument. Ancient Taoist alchemists developed sophisticated practices to transform dense physical energies into refined spiritual forces capable of influencing reality. The 7 chakras described in Vedic traditions represent energy centers that process specific manifestation frequencies. Blockages in these centers create corresponding manifestation obstacles. Physical practices like yoga, qigong, and ritual dance align bodily energies with cosmic forces, creating an unobstructed channel for manifestation energy to flow from thought into physical reality. Sound vibration creates powerful manifestation effects through principles ancient cultures understood intimately. Vedic priests chanted precise Sanskrit mantras, believing specific sound combinations could materialize particular outcomes. Egyptian temples were acoustically engineered to amplify certain frequencies that facilitated consciousness expansion. Tibetan singing bowls generated specific vibrational patterns that reorganize matter at subtle levels. Modern cymatics experiments now validate these ancient insights, showing how sound literally shapes physical matter into coherent patterns. Incorporating sacred sounds, whether through chanting, music, or toning, can dramatically enhance manifestation practices. Fasting and dietary disciplines featured prominently in manifestation traditions worldwide. Essene communities practiced specific fasting protocols before major manifestation work, understanding that physical purification enhances energetic clarity. Certain foods, particularly those with high pranic energy like fresh fruits, sprouted grains, and sun-ripened vegetables, increase vibrational frequency, while heavy processed foods diminish manifestation capacity. The physical body serves as the anchor point for manifestation energy. Purifying this vessel creates an unobstructed channel for intention to flow into physical reality. Water carries and amplifies intention through its crystalline memory structure. Japanese researcher Masaru Emoto demonstrated how water molecules physically reorganize in response to conscious intention, a principle ancient cultures applied intuitively. Egyptian priests placed written intentions beneath water vessels during temple ceremonies. Native American rain dances incorporated specific thought forms directed toward water vapor in the atmosphere. Drinking water charged with positive intention or using it in manifestation rituals creates a powerful physical carrier for your vibrational imprint. The manifestation process follows precise stages that ancient traditions codified into spiritual technologies. The Hermetic principle, as above, so below, describes how patterns established in consciousness inevitably materialize in physical reality. First comes the mental seed, a clear thought form energized by emotion. This creates an energetic blueprint that attracts similar frequencies. The blueprint then gathers etheric substance, gradually densifying until it manifests physically. Understanding these stages allows you to consciously participate in each phase, removing blockages and amplifying manifestation momentum. Dreams provide direct access to manifestation realms. Ancient Egyptian dream temples hosted elaborate incubation rituals where seekers received manifestation guidance through symbolic dream imagery. The Tibetan practice of dream yoga taught practitioners to maintain consciousness during sleep states, actively creating desired realities that eventually materialized in waking life. Your dreams reveal subconscious patterns that either support or sabotage manifestation efforts. By setting clear intentions before sleep and recording dream insights upon waking, you can harness this powerful manifestation channel. The lunar cycle creates specific manifestation windows that ancient cultures tracked meticulously. New moon energy supports planting seeds of intention, while full moon energy amplifies emotional power and brings manifestations to fruition. The waxing phase builds energy, while the waning phase releases obstacles. Women's mystery traditions particularly emphasized lunar manifestation timing, recognizing the powerful resonance between feminine creative energy and lunar cycles. Tracking your personal manifestation results in relation to moon phases can reveal optimal timing for your specific energy pattern. Color frequencies significantly impact manifestation effectiveness. Ancient Egyptian priests wore specific colors during different ritual phases, understanding their vibrational effects. Vedic traditions associated specific colors with each chakra, using them to activate particular manifestation energies. Royal purple stimulates third eye perception, enhancing visualization. Golden yellow activates solar plexus willpower, strengthening intention. Emerald green opens heart energy, infusing manifestations with harmony. Incorporating appropriate colors into visualization, clothing, or ritual spaces can substantially enhance manifestation potency. The pineal gland, revered across ancient traditions as the physical seat of spiritual vision, plays a crucial role in manifestation. Egyptian art depicted this gland as the Eye of Horus, while Vedic traditions called it the third eye. Modern research confirms this gland produces DMT, dimethyltryptamine, a compound that facilitates expanded consciousness states. Calcification of this gland through environmental toxins, fluoride exposure, and electromagnetic pollution significantly impairs manifestation capacity. Practices like sun gazing during safe periods, certain yoga techniques, and specific plant medicines help decalcify and activate this crucial manifestation organ. Manifestation requires balanced masculine and feminine energies, a principle encoded in alchemical texts as the sacred marriage of opposites. Masculine energy provides focused direction and boundary setting, while feminine energy supplies creative power and receptivity. Ancient Taoist practices like the microcosmic orbit circulated these polarities through specific energy channels. Tantric traditions similarly worked with these complementary forces. Most manifestation failures stem from imbalance, either excessive masculine force without receptivity or abundant feminine creativity without structured direction. Cultivating balance between these principles dramatically enhances manifestation success. The manifestation process unfolds through natural gestation periods that cannot be artificially accelerated. Just as a seed requires specific time to become a tree, manifestations develop according to their intrinsic nature. Ancient agricultural societies observed natural growth cycles, applying these insights to consciousness creation. Forcing premature results creates malformed manifestations. The I Ching hexagram duration teaches that proper timing produces lasting results. Patience doesn't mean passivity. Rather, it involves active nurturing while respecting natural development rhythms. The most powerful manifestations often require extended gestation periods to fully materialize with structural integrity. Collective consciousness dramatically impacts individual manifestation capacity. Ancient mystery schools created carefully screened communities where shared belief systems supported extraordinary manifestation abilities. Modern quantum field theories now confirm that coherent group intention generates exponentially stronger effects than individual focus alone. The Maharishi effect research demonstrated how group meditation measurably reduces crime rates across entire cities, a macro-scale manifestation phenomenon. Surrounding yourself with people who share your vibrational goals creates a supportive field that accelerates individual manifestation. Conversely, immersion in low-vibration social environments can sabotage even the most disciplined personal practice. The ancestral dimension influences manifestation in ways modern approaches often overlook. Traditional African spiritual systems emphasized connecting with ancestral wisdom before major manifestation work. Unresolved ancestral patterns can create invisible resistance to certain manifestations, particularly involving wealth, relationships, or health. Through specific ceremonies, meditation practices, or family constellation work, you can identify and transform limiting ancestral imprints that block manifestation flow. Conversely, consciously connecting with your lineage's wisdom and strength can provide powerful manifestation support. The elemental forces, earth, water, fire, air, and ether, provide specialized manifestation energies for different purposes. Shamanic traditions worldwide developed sophisticated relationships with these elements, invoking their specific qualities for particular manifestation goals. Earth energy provides stability and material abundance. Water brings emotional fluidity and relationship harmony. Fire transforms obstacles and generates passionate creativity. Air facilitates intellectual clarity and communication. Ether connects with spiritual dimensions and higher consciousness. Incorporating elemental energies through visualization, ritual objects, or natural settings adds tremendous power to manifestation practices. The shadow self contains repressed aspects of consciousness that powerfully impact manifestation. Jungian psychology echoes ancient wisdom traditions in recognizing that denied shadow material creates projection and sabotage. Manifestation efforts often activate shadow resistance, unconscious fears of success, unworthiness beliefs, or conflicting desires. Ancient initiation rituals included specific shadow integration practices, understanding that unacknowledged darkness blocks spiritual light. Regular shadow work through journaling, dream analysis, or meditation significantly enhances manifestation capacity by creating internal congruence. Manifestation occurs through synchronicity, meaningful coincidences that Carl Jung described as a causal connecting principles. Ancient divinatory systems like the I Ching or astrology provided frameworks for interpreting these meaningful patterns. When actively manifesting, synchronicities serve as confirmation signals and directional guidance. The universe communicates through symbolic language, repeated numbers, animal messengers, overheard conversations that answer internal questions. Developing synchronicity awareness allows you to navigate the manifestation process with greater precision, recognizing when to take action versus when to wait for additional signs. The heart generates the most powerful electromagnetic field in the human body, 5,000 times stronger than the brain's field. Ancient Egyptian traditions placed extraordinary emphasis on heart consciousness, believing the heart contained a person's true essence. HeartMath Institute research now confirms that coherent heart rhythms create expanded field effects that influence quantum events. Heart-centered manifestation practices generate substantially stronger results than purely mental approaches. By cultivating genuine heart qualities, gratitude, compassion, joy, and love, you create a magnetic field that attracts corresponding experiences with remarkable efficiency. The manifestation process requires balancing surrender and will, seemingly contradictory forces that ancient wisdom traditions integrated through sophisticated spiritual technologies. Excessive willpower creates forced, unsustainable outcomes, while complete passivity leads to directionless drifting. The Bhagavad Gita teaches karma yoga, dedicated action without attachment to results. This paradoxical approach channels focused intention while surrendering to divine intelligence regarding specific forms and timelines. Regular meditation cultivates this balanced awareness, developing the discernment to know when to assert will versus when to surrender to higher wisdom. Throughout history, secret societies preserved manifestation knowledge during periods when such teachings faced persecution. The mystery schools of Eleusis, Rosicrucian orders, and Hermetic brotherhoods encoded these principles in symbols and allegories accessible only to initiates. These weren't exclusive due to elitism, but rather to protect sacred knowledge from misuse. Today, this ancient wisdom emerges into public consciousness as humanity collectively awakens to its creative potential. The responsibility falls to each individual to apply these principles ethically, with awareness of their profound power. The vibrational nature of reality forms the foundation of manifestation science. Every thought, emotion, and intention generates specific frequencies that interact with the quantum field. Ancient Vedic texts describe this as spanda, the cosmic pulsation that creates all form. By consciously cultivating high-vibration states through meditation, gratitude practices, and ethical living, you naturally attract corresponding experiences. Your emotional frequency serves as your manifestation signature, broadcasting your energetic pattern into the universe and drawing matching circumstances into your life. Words and sounds create powerful vibrational imprints that shape reality. The ancient Egyptian god Thoth taught that proper speech contains creative power. Hebrew mystics revered certain letter combinations as direct channels to divine creative force. Your daily language patterns establish vibrational templates that either support or undermine manifestation goals. Affirmations, mantras, and conscious speech patterns can dramatically reshape your reality when practiced with emotional conviction and clear intention. The words you habitually use literally program your manifestation frequency. Visualization serves as the blueprint stage of manifestation. Tibetan yogis developed extraordinary visualization abilities, creating detailed mental images that eventually materialized in physical reality. Your brain processes vivid mental imagery similarly to actual experiences, generating corresponding neurological and biochemical patterns. Through consistent visualization practice, you establish neural pathways that support your desired reality, while simultaneously imprinting these images onto the quantum field. Combining visualization with strong positive emotion dramatically accelerates the manifestation process. The subconscious mind functions as the primary manifestation engine. Ancient Taoist masters developed sophisticated techniques to reprogram limiting beliefs, recognizing that surface desires remain powerless against deeper programming. Hypnotic states, meditation, and ritual all access this deeper mind level. Your conscious desires manifest efficiently only when aligned with subconscious beliefs. Regular practices that harmonize these aspects of consciousness, such as affirmations immediately before sleep, visualization during alpha brainwave states, or symbolic rituals that speak directly to the subconscious, create powerful manifestation coherence. The Akashic field contains all possibilities across time and space. Hindu traditions describe this as an etheric library containing all knowledge. Modern quantum physics now recognizes a similar information field underlying physical reality. Through deep meditation, you can access this field directly, aligning with probability waves that favor your desired manifestations. Ancient seers entered trance states to receive guidance from this field, downloading precise information about optimal manifestation pathways. Regular meditation practice strengthens your connection to this cosmic information repository. Intention clarity determines manifestation precision. The Hermetic teachings emphasized mental focus as the primary creative force. Ambiguous intentions produce confused results, while precisely defined desires manifest with greater accuracy. Ancient initiates often wrote exact declarations on papyrus or clay tablets, activating them through ritual. This practice bypasses mental wavering and establishes clear vibrational signatures. Modern manifestation journals serve a similar purpose, creating tangible records of your intentions that help maintain consistent focus. Gratitude generates a powerful magnetic field that attracts abundance. Indigenous wisdom traditions worldwide incorporated gratitude ceremonies into their spiritual practices. By expressing genuine appreciation for blessings already received, you establish a vibrational resonance that attracts similar positive experiences. Gratitude for future manifestations, thanking the universe for desires as if already fulfilled, creates a quantum bridge between current reality and desired outcomes. This practice aligns your emotional frequency with your manifestation goals, dramatically accelerating their physical materialization. Detachment paradoxically enhances manifestation power. Buddhist and Taoist traditions emphasize that attachment creates resistance that blocks natural abundance flow. This doesn't mean abandoning desires, but rather trusting universal intelligence to deliver optimal outcomes, perhaps in unexpected forms. Ancient wisdom teachings distinguished between setting clear intentions and grasping desperately at specific results. By planting seeds of intention, then releasing attachment to particular timelines or exact forms, you allow cosmic intelligence to determine the most harmonious manifestation pathway. The manifestation process follows natural gestation periods that cannot be artificially rushed. Agricultural societies observed how seeds require specific development phases before producing fruit. Similarly, consciousness creations develop according to their intrinsic nature and complexity. Patience doesn't mean passivity. Rather, it involves active nurturing while respecting natural development rhythms. The most powerful manifestations often require extended gestation periods to fully materialize with structural integrity and lasting impact. The ethical dimension ensures sustainable manifestation results. Andean spiritual traditions emphasized Aini, sacred reciprocity, recognizing that manifestation must benefit the greater whole to achieve lasting success. When you manifest solely for ego gratification, you create karmic imbalances that eventually require correction. Before finalizing any intention, examine whether it serves your highest evolution while contributing positively to collective consciousness. This ethical alignment creates manifestations supported by universal forces, rather than those that generate resistance. The science of manifestation reveals your inherent creative power, a divine birthright recognized by mystics across millennia. By applying these ancient principles with modern understanding, you participate consciously in reality creation, rather than experiencing life as a series of random events. This awakening represents humanity's next evolutionary leap, from unconscious manifestation driven by default programming to deliberate reality creation aligned with highest wisdom. The knowledge once reserved for temple initiates now becomes available to all who seek it, offering unprecedented potential for personal and collective transformation.